Hey, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Tropicalnhl back here today for a brand new YouTube video. Before starting, I wanted to make a quick message talking a bit about my second YouTube channel named Tropicalnhl. I made some video yesterday talking about NHL 23. I made a trailer reaction and I made some video going deep into the new stuff. So if you guys want to go watch the videos, I'll put the link in the pinned comment and in the description. So be free to go subscribe and watch the videos. Let's get right into the main subject. As you guys can see in the title and thumbnail, we're gonna make another video talking about Juraj Slafkovsky. Not only because it gets me views, but because it's a really interesting subject. And since he's the first overall pick of the Canadiens since the 1970s, we're gonna milk it as much as we can. So I watched the newest video on the Habs YouTube channel where they kind of showed the backstages of the 2022 NHL entry draft. And in that video, we can kind of see where they debated about who they were going to pick with the scouting staff, with Jeff Gorton, with Jeff Molson, with all the guys surrounding the Canadiens. And we heard some pretty interesting comments that can probably explain why the Montreal Canadiens decided to pick Juraj Slafkovsky instead of Shane Wright or Logan Cooley. Pretty much what's been said in that video was that performing in the NHL and performing in Montreal were two different things. Like the pressure you get from Montreal, you can get it nowhere else other than Toronto probably, and that some players for the most part are able to succeed in some teams in the NHL, but they probably weren't able to be as good in a market like Montreal. That probably explains why most of the Montreal Canadiens first round picks have failed in the last 10 years, because the pressure in Montreal for 18, 19, 20 years old is just too much for them to handle. And since Juraj Slafkovsky has been the pride of Slovakian hockey for the past 4 to 5 years, that he's been living in an apartment all alone since he was 14 years old, that shows that he can handle pressure pretty well. I mean, the entire Slovakian country is behind him, and it's been like that since he was 15 years old. Because Juraj Slafkovsky is in Slovakia what Sidney Crosby was back when he was young here in Canada. So the pressure he had since he was a little kid playing for all the Slovakian national teams, playing in the SM Liga, just kinda made him used to it. I think that's probably the reason why the Canadiens went ahead and picked Juraj Slafkovsky, because he's already built to play under pressure, and since there's a lot of pressure playing in Montreal, you need to have a player that can deal with it. Another comment that I've read about Slafkovsky in some articles from back when he was playing in the Olympics that probably explains why he struggled in the SM Liga and not in the international tournaments. And that comment has really made me even more hyped up about Slafkovsky, and I quote, "How Slafkovsky utilized smaller ice surface to create NHL level pressure is one thing that made him dominant during the Olympics, and why we haven't seen that dominance in Finland." So Slafkovsky is apparently more dominant on smaller ice. That's probably one of the reasons why he wasn't playing that good in the SM Liga, even though he did really well in the playoffs and at the end of the season. The fact that the NHL uses the same type of ice that they were using during the Olympics is kind of huge, because we need Slafkovsky at the best of what he can play. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about this in the comments below. It's been your boy Tropicalnhl, and I'll see you guys later for another video. Bye-bye.